Where are we? We're going to Albert. Yes. Oh, it's a cop. Hi. Cops are appearing? Are you the town cop, or were you a officer that came with Cynthia, the inspectors? Cynthia and actually I forgot his. What's the other guy's name? Can't remember. Actually, I already forgot. Whoops. The two inspectors. Anyway. Oh, more cops. Ooh. This is bad. Like, don't misbehave. What? But I guess Abigail probably likes the excitement. More cops to bamboozle. And I wanted to, let's see, can I go into the mansion? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, I was wondering if there's anything else, because I think one of the NPCs mentioned that there are secrets, and I was wondering maybe I could have went back to the mansion and used the key on something, but never mind. Let's just go into the museum. Actually, we can't, because I forgot that it's not open yet. So we have to walk around, I guess. Where do we go? I assume we explore a little until we run into something. Maybe. Nothing in the school. Our themed bake sale. Oh, and we can go in here, but isn't it school time? Actually, clock is broken. I thought it was school time. Apparently, no one's using this classroom. I don't know. Anyway, do. Where do we go? Still gonna get cloudy apparently. Not cloudy yet. That's still for rent. What about the library? Can I lock the book? Oh, a locked book. Oh yeah. Yes, that long thing. Sorry, but I finally threw it out after all these years. I do apologize. We had no need for it. Maybe the key works on that book that was locked before? Maybe? I did see that. Yeah, I did see, or rather, I did interact with, like, one of the bookcases and did mention a book with a lock on it. Or is that a red herring? I'm not sure. Because when you say throw out... Okay, well, actually, can I go in here? No. Okay, well... Either that's a red herring, or... That's a, just... Actually, I don't know. What am I trying to say? I don't know. It's either red herring, or it's the real deal. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. But where would he throw, like, the book in the garbage? Like, where would that be? A garbage dump? I'm not sure. Oh, there's people at the park. Oh, let's go meet them. Oh, I can't go that way, or I can go this way, I guess. Alright. Looks like people are busy setting up the festival grounds. There are a bunch of cops here already. Looks like I can't snoop around freely. Oh, Miss Scheinberg. Oh, it's you. Oh, morning, kiddo. What are you doing here? I'm just checking out how things are doing here on my grandfather's behalf. He's too busy to come see the festival grounds today, so... Oh, I see. Do you mind if I tag along? Oh, You. Oh, hello, Inspector Maysfield. You're the reporter from yesterday. Oh, yes I am, ma'am. What of it? Oh god. Have you come to snoop around? Well, what do you expect from a reporter? Just kidding. I'm only doing simple coverage of the festival preparations. What paper do you work for anyway? Oh, I'm a freelancer. The small Berlin-based travel magazine hired me to do an article for them. I'd ask you to check them out, but I'm not an unofficial employee, and their usual stuff is kinda subpar, so... Well, that aside, have you managed to meet the elusive... her Ditmar yet? Not referring to this youngster, of course. Is that like a title, as in like Lord? I think, unless I'm making that up. Anyway, hello, I'm Franz, Albert Ditmar's grandson. All right, the state staff mentioned you, but no, we haven't come across him yet. After we were informed he couldn't meet us at his office museum, we went to the Ditmar estate and tried to meet him there, but in the end, we had to leave without talking to him at all. My, what a shame. It must be difficult for you to arrange security without talking to the artifact's owner. You have no idea. Who does he think he is? Does he not care about the crystal statue with millions of dollars? But please don't say that. Grandfather's a busy man, since he's mayor and all. I'm sure you can talk to him today, now that he's probably informed of your arrival. I suppose. In any case, Scheinberger, was it? I'm keeping my eyes on you. Oh, I don't mind at all. See you around, Agent. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, Cynthia and Morgan is the inspectors. Well, now that I've established a few things, maybe the next thing in my agenda is to find and talk to Mr. Albert Ditmar himself. Hey kid, when's my best chance to meet your granddad? Maybe at the museum once it opens? He's usually busy, but if you're fast, you might get a chance to talk to him. But if you don't succeed, then you can always try again after the museum closes. Alright then. But since the museum doesn't open until a little later, maybe I'll go to the library to do some more research. Oh, can I come with you? I could be of assistance. Oh, sure. I guess you could help me out. Library it is then. Alright. But, can I talk to these other people? What's up? Another cop? I'm assuming you're also a cop? Surprisingly warm to be in September. Hello? Busy? What's he doing? I don't know. Stepping on the... or maybe exercising? I'm not sure. Anyway. We're gonna have school for the rest of the week because of the festival, so I decided to kill some time in the park. Being able to just relax and do nothing, I love it. Hey, me too. I definitely do like to relax. As well, blonde boy. Another cop? My, is that young Franz? Please be good to him, the boy is terribly shy. I guess he is. No disturb the workers. Despite the circumstances, it's a nice day, I suppose. For now, we're watching over the festival arrangements. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. Abigail seems to have a thing for you, Cynthia, in a very twisted way. Very, very twisted way. Twisted way, I think. Let's from school. Well, screw you, I gotta go in anyway. I don't know. Nothing happens? Okay. Alright. I guess let's go back to the library. Let's just hang out. With the books. And I guess, yeah, that's why there were no classes in the school. I was wondering. It's because of the festival. So yeah, no classes, no school. Where was it? Okay, this way, yeah. Yes, this one. Hello again. Oh, I'm back to do more research. Ah, well, oh, is that you, young Mr. Ditmar? Are you helping this lady with her research? Good morning. And yes? I can't really make myself useful anywhere else. Oh, please don't say that. In any case, you can use the material we have to your heart's content. Well, thanks. Alright. Encyclopedias, well, what do we read? We read a lot of things already. We already read that. Your titles. Oh, Susie the Slasher. Many of my classmates like it, but I'm not too good with that kind of stuff. I love Magi Monsters, right? Magi Monsters? And I've read Detectives Fortuna too, but the author of DF apparently hasn't written anything new in a while. I've heard rumors about a reboot though. Just comments on the books we read. I wish they updated this section more often. Cookbooks. Not that hungry. More cookbooks. A strategy game or a strategy guide for a game. No, nothing. Alright. Over here. Oh, I read this already, I think. Well, skip. Is there a skip button? I think there is. I can't. Oh. What? I think this was the essay. I think. Nothing. Okay, I'm assuming Franz wrote that essay. Hilarious. Oh, wait, did I read this already? Crystals are a naturally forming energy source, growing in certain environments in nature, from primeval forests, lakes, to even volcanic. Is that right? Volcanic. I don't know. Areas with volcanoes and the deepest pits of the ocean. It is believed that the radiating energy affected the human DNA over generations, eventually giving birth to witches and wizards. It is also believed the magic gene is largely connected to the X chromosome, as approximately 80% of the world's magic-using humans are born female. As female-bodied humans have 2 X chromosomes, they are thus more likely to gain the magic gene than male-bodied humans, who only have 1. In addition to being the most common source of energy to the human civilization, crystals have also been a staple item for witches and wizards for as long as a millennia. Crystals are natural magic conductors, boosting a witch or wizard's power significantly. Different crystal wands and staffs, for example, have been used as power enhancers for most of known history. Of course, the power of a witch or wizard will be enhanced even more greatly if the crystal type matches the magic user's type. For example, a fire witch to a fire crystal, and so on. A little bit more about the world. While witches and wizards are humans, born with the ability to use certain types of magic, mages merely have the ability to use certain artifacts. I think I read this already? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What's this? Okay, I think there's a skip button. Let me just check real quick. I think it's written in the README file. Hold. Okay, you have to hold it. You have to hold the buttons to skip text, I think. Alright. Okay, music stuff. Okay, you're not interested in that, Franz? Not a musician? Okay, nothing interesting. To Franz, at least. I'm assuming we're supposed to show something to Franz to progress, or are we done? I'm not sure. Yeah, where did you throw it out though? I want to know. I was wondering. Well, I didn't really like. Okay, I didn't really like choose the prompt. I just canceled. But maybe Franz does say something. Oh, he does. Okay, I love that comic. I can read it all the time. Really likes the violent, muscle-bound dudes just punching each other in the face type of comics, I guess. A type of manga, maybe. I don't know. Mikey on Maldives. Oh, he doesn't read that apparently. Oh, okay, not that. Okay, he only makes a comment about the first one, or at least the first one I picked anyway. All right. I'm assuming there's nothing else. Well, actually, let me. What about the snail escargot one? Let me, just real quick. Oh, he does say something. Okay. Hey, please wait. I've wanted to borrow that book for a long time. What? I mean, aren't you curious? I want to know how you can use snails in all those ways. Not really. I've had escargot only once, and even that was more than enough for a lifetime. I can't even imagine what the other 71 things are. Alright. He put the book back on the shelf. Okay. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else, so... I mean, unless I'm missing something. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I don't know, let me just go back to the museum. Maybe time has passed, or maybe not. If it doesn't, then whoops. It's not that far. Let's just sprint all the way here. Can we go in now? Nope. Okay. Oops. There's still something I need to do in the library. I don't know what though. Probably the one thing I'm missing. But let's go back. Okay, what am I missing? This? Return books? No. You just notice. Nah, nothing. Can we go in here? Nope. Okay, what about the history of the town again? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The one thing... Because I did that last time already. I was assuming it was going to be the same thing, but apparently not. Because, well, the thing that's changed, I guess, is because Franz is with us. Still nothing useful. Yeah, what's up? Well, you're writing a story about the festival, right? Could I help you with it? Huh? Well, I mean, it's not like I want to force myself upon you, but the people in charge of the festival won't let me help with the preparations, and grandfather doesn't want my help with his work. And I really don't want to just sit around and do nothing, so could I help you with your work? Besides, there have been rumors. Lately, people have been seeing weird butterflies during the evening and night. I've been wanting to investigate it, but doing it alone has been kind of risky, though, or has been a risky thought. But if you help me, you could get another story to write, right? Must be the same kinds of butterflies I saw last night. Oh, what the hell. This kid's not gonna be too much trouble anyway. You know what, kid? I'm in. I'll help you. Just don't get ahead of yourself, okay? Ah, yes, understood. Anyway, we're really not gonna get anywhere here, so I think we're done here for now. Oh, alright. Okay, now it's time to leave the library. And head to the museum to see if old Albert is around, because we haven't met him yet. Let's go. Whee! Good afternoon. Hello again. I was wondering if I could talk to Mr. Albert Dittmar. May I ask why you want to meet Mr. Dittmar? I just need to interview him and... Hey, wait a second. Oh, Inspector Macefield. Abigail always has hard eyes when she sees Cynthia. Hello. Good afternoon, Inspector. Back here already? Yes, obviously. But you... what are you playing at? We could not get in touch with Albert Dittmar at all yesterday, and so we need to do it today. Your interview can wait. Now, please, you can have your turn at talking, Mr. Dittmar, Agent. If I can't get this interview now, who knows when I will? Who cares about some stupid interview? We take the priority over anything in a situation like this. Listen, if Albert Dittmar is here, go get him immediately. This can't wait any longer. Now, please calm down. What is with all this racket? Is that you, Albert? Who are you then? Mr. Dittmar. Oh. This your granddad? Yes. Mr. Dittmar, finally! Who are you then? Cynthia Macefield of Interpol's Department of Magic Crimes. We need to talk right now. Yes. This is about that possible thief. Yes. Well then, I think we should talk more about it in my office, yes? Wait a second here. We were here first. Kid. What? Yes? His office. It's through the door that's in the main display room, right? Yes. Good. We're following them. Huh? We're just gonna go in unannounced, I think. Coming here always calms me down. Well, good for you. There, that door over there leads to his office. Alright then. Miss Scheinberg, correct? We're sorry, but it seems Mr. Dittmar will not have any time for your interview. Come on, this is of utmost importance. It's alright, Miss Steinberg. You can still try talking to him after the museum closes. I suppose. Listen, tell Mr. Dittmar he should expect me at this place once the museum closes, alright? Understood. I will inform Mr. Dittmar of your presence. Anyway, where to now? Maybe we can just go kill some time in the park. Yes, we won't have to wait for too long, anyway. And checking out the construction wouldn't hurt either. Well, let's get going. Alright. To the park. Well, actually, now that I have Franz, a thought occurred to me, well, oops. I did that again. I guess at the end there's like an activation trigger where if you go to the right, you kind of like activates the next transition thing. I don't know. I don't know anything about making video games. I'm just making that up. But it feels like, you know, it's when you press right in the very beginning there, you go back to where you were, which is kind of slightly annoying, but I guess, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Anyway, I was thinking, can I interact with these? Does Franz say anything? Actually, oh, I didn't click on that before. Anyway. I guess not. I guess Franz didn't say anything. I was thinking maybe Franz was like saying something as like we were, for example, when we were at the library. You know, he would say stuff when we interacted with the books, but I guess he doesn't do the same for the paintings and the art in the museum. Anyway. Wanna sit down? Looks like the stage is built from a set of pre-made pieces. Honestly, I'm not getting anything useful from here. Um, can I ask you something, Miss Scheinberg? Huh? Sure. Um, could you tell me more about yourself? Never mind, that was a stupid question. No, it's alright. I live near the capital, in a small neighborhood. Mostly old people live there these days, but it's a pretty little community. We kinda like this place, but not so isolated. I see. It sounds peaceful. Yeah, I guess. How about you, though? You said you used to live elsewhere. Alright, I was born in Stuttgart, but my family got into financial trouble when my dad died. It was at that point grandfather contacted us and invited us to live here. He said he felt obliged to take in his son's family. But a couple years ago, Mom decided to move back and get a job, since it was kind of hard for her to get one here. She's gotten busier and busier lately, so we haven't been in contact that much. Sorry, I started rambling. Nah, it's fine. It's not like opening up to someone's a bad thing. But it feels like this kid doesn't have too many friends. I wonder what the time is. I think it's already 4. I think we could already go see grandfather now. Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Have a little chat at the park. And then go meet Mr. Ditmar. Hopefully.